that is... I really want to kill it, so... Despite this not being the perfect play, of course, I think it's still, like, good enough. The perfect play would be to go Deadly Cover-Up, but I'm not sure if we can go for it. And we also want to Evidence, which is hard. We would have to discard one of the Marangs to fuel it. I don't want. You know, it's better to just keep it at bay, give them those, you know, 1-2 cards, and hopefully work from there. And we can mill, so this will fuel our Evidence naturally. We absolutely pay life. So they want to make the token and draw a card. We can Aether Marang, give them cards, or just go Awaken. I will go Awaken. I really don't like Innocence in my games, you know? So of course they draw a card, but hopefully this will be the last card they draw, and hopefully they won't draw another Innocence or Talent. Not sure if they play both, but very often they play both. And you know, the board is empty. We have some nice... Okay, this is perfect. And they even went for the wrong one, because this... Okay, they just went for 2 of them. Man, this is my dream turn. I already got the value I wanted from those cards, and now everything is free. This is amazing. This is actually amazing for us. We could get rid of Innocence, we don't need to. So our opponent doesn't have the blue mana, which gives us a huge control over the game. Because as we know, the blue one is the coolest one. And now we don't care about the board, because we can not only sweep it, but you know, we can get rid of the best card they have. But for now we are waiting for the card. And we can get to really juicy stuff. Okay, I need to focus, because this is where we are coming back. Absolutely. They can still do some cards with Fountainport, so we still need to, you know, create some pressure, but soon we'll get to the Endstone. And this is where the fun begins. I want every single one of those cards. So let's go for the Virtue. Okay, we play the land. This one is strong because we can already counterspell with it. We have so many cards, man. I'll go with it. I'll go with it, because this opens Negate, and that's good enough for me. That means we can prevent one of the plays. I hope they don't have Get Lost. Oh, it feels they have Get Lost. Do you have Get Lost? We can still counter it if we want. Oh, this is an interesting one. I'll be honest, I think it's worth a counter spell. Let's pay with one of our cards. And Teval is such a fun card. It's so super underused, but this effect is so incredibly powerful. But of course, it's not easy to, you know, make it work really, because sometimes it can kill you, sometimes it's too slow. All right, this is fine. This is fine. Because we have with those Marang's card advantage, and once we get to the Endstone, like even this small play really put them behind. I could even just Marang and try to kill them, but I'm a control player. Well, am I? No, because then they draw a card and they get ahead. I think we'll literally play a land, play Marang at the end step, and potentially draw with Fountainport. We're a little bit whiffing on the draws, that's why the game seems even, because we cannot draw our Endstone, which is of course the main play. I think they will try to kill us with this, but once we set up the Endstone, we'll be permanently at 10. So with this deck, you don't mind going a little bit lower, because you can live gain basically forever later. You will always be in this equilibrium of half alive and half dead. Amazing. Let's go, Marang. Show them what you can do. Okay, this is nice. Those are some decent cards. I don't think we need to shoot the Sheriff. It's a great card, but we don't have great targets here. So now, we'd probably go Familiar. We could sweep. I think we will go Familiar, because this will naturally start killing those creatures, and then they need to react. They will probably add the token. Yep. Because they really want to go for the kill. But with this we block one of them, and suddenly it's not so easy to attack. See how hard they are going on the board? And there is a chance they will play Talent and level it up, but I think it's too much mana, right? It's 8 mana, I believe, and they have 6. Which means that they will swing, get us to a little bit lower. I think we can get both. Yeah. So we tap like this. Blue, black, And the green one. You guessed it. You guessed it. No, stop using my cool Fountainport for your dirty place. Alright, we are going for this. We live gain. They don't have counter spells, so we are guaranteed to get at least part of the effect, which is for this turn enough. We live gain, so basically we negate this full attack. And now we can find better cards. I don't think we need 3 lands, man. Maybe Verge? Now we want to hit the Endstone. I promise you, I have a lot. I have a ton of Endstones in this deck. And let's go like this. By the way, guys, I literally needed to buy some mythic wildcards to make Endstones. So subscribe for this one. Your boy needs it. Alright, so they sacrificed the one that was blocked, of course. But it cost them a lot of mana, and now we have a very nice sweeper turn. Because this is tapped, so they cannot make a token. And now we break the chain. And we also can draw more cards, because we tapped... I tell you, man. We are navigating this game to a win. If they kill it, man, that's even... Bro, this is perfection. They're using all of those cards. This could kill an artifact. Yeah. So now we can deadly cover up. Do we want maps? It's 5 mana, so we have 3 open. No, we just draw a card normally. I mean, which means we can do it normally here. Let's go. I just want to draw a land here. You know what? It might be good enough. Not exactly what I wanted, but good enough. So, we swing for crazy 2 damage. And now we deadly cover up, of course. We still have 2 mana, so I will make a stop. Alright. I'm not sure what we will exile, but we will exile something for sure. Here you go. Here you go. I kinda lean toward Innocence. This can get us, but they used so many of them. I will go for Innocence. This is the card that is always... Oh my god. Oh my freaking... What is this hand? This is so stuck, bro. And they need 1 mana for Ugin. Ugin will be a problem, but we have a nice answer, I guess. So I said it's a problem, but I guess it won't be as big of a problem. But please, don't draw a land and don't play this. Let's make it easier for ourselves. Alright, this is nice. This is just impending, so it will be versatile. The funny part is that our opponent completely doesn't get where they are in this game. They think that they are trying to push for the damage and kill us. It will never work. Like, it will just never work, man. So we can go for Marang here. If we go Teval, we can go absolutely crazy with the graveyard maybe, but we need to pay life, so it's a little bit scary right now. I think the best play here is just go for this. Basically, we sweep the board and we create a creature that they need to answer. Ugin is, of course, their best play. And we can... Do we go Endstone? Or just try to hit something? I'll be honest, I think we go for this. I really want my main card of the deck. I think it's time. Well, it isn't. Apparently it isn't. Bro, I swear there are 3 Endstones in those last cards. But we can still go for this. Honestly, it's still a decent play for us. Okay, a land. We just got extra draw. Okay. Basically, our opponent is in the game because we couldn't play our main strategy. But sooner or later it will happen and they will have nothing. One of the cool things about Zulta and Awaken, the Honor Dead, is that you literally can answer every type of permanent. I promise, there is Endstones, 3 of them in this deck. You can just answer everything, including planeswalkers, artifacts, enchantments. So Zulta has such an easy time dealing with this kind of stuff, it's crazy. I think we just go Marang, man. I just want to play the Endstone on the next turn. You know, that's the idea. We also have Fountainports. Because we want to make sure that we have a way to kill our opponent. Even if we don't play cards, because we are always forced to draw. We actually have only 26 cards, so now Endstone will be a bit of a double-sided sword. That's why we have 3, so we draw them faster. But the almighty Shuffler decided otherwise. And it's fine, we'll make it work. Teval is so strong. Bro, I promise you, I literally promise you, don't... Man, I don't know. You know? I don't know. How is it even possible to have 3 cards and not draw a single one in like 40 cards, man? Alright, with Shuffler everything is possible, you just need to believe it. Okay, we will just win in a different way, you know? Don't forget we can use this chapter to get the good creature, so I think this will be when we play Teval. But we probably have already good creatures. I swear... Bro, can you imagine all of the 3 Endstones are here? This is crazy. But this is good. We'll showcase that you can win without this one as well. We made sure that we have a ton of different win cons. So we go Fountainport for sure. And I think this is a good turn for Teval. So we go Teval and hope it dies. If it doesn't die, there's a chance we'll just kill it ourselves. But we'll see. If we find a way, we will do it. But let's see. So right now we have lifelink, so they really don't like this. Their whole idea is that they are trying to burst us. And are doing more cards. We can kill this Overlord super easily with Shoot the Sheriff, so this is a non-issue. They have 2 sweepers. Yeah, they're burning through the answers. I don't remember if they have talent. When I did the cover-up, I didn't pay attention. I really should. So I think we'll just change the strategy and try to win on board. Just go through the sweepers. And I'll be honest, this might be too late for the Endstone because the whole point is that you never get to a situation when you are getting outvalued. And we already did this for the whole game. That's fine. I think that's fine. They still need to kill this. They probably will with Day of Judgment, I would guess. But that opens a lot of plays. This is an enchantment. If we play this, they will go for what? For Day of Judgment. This can be a problem, to be honest. This can be a problem. But losing the board is probably a bigger problem. I need to focus. Man, this draw is so weird that we actually need to completely change how we play the game. And I think we still will win. Okay, this is important. This is our first hit, and they decided to not sweep the board. They still have a hope. I still think we need few cards. So we will go Marang here. It's fine, guys. 4 life is more than 1. That's all you need. That's all you need. We could delve, but we don't need to. And we don't need more Verge. Alright, on this we can win the game. So, we go Shoot the Sheriff, because this is something we will do sooner or later. We can go to 2. 2 is more than 1, so it's all fine. And by the way, whenever a creature leaves the graveyard, we also live gain with Dredgers inside. And this is the type of hand we wanted for the whole game. And now we are starting to smork. And now we have counter spells, so our opponent will be in some real trouble. We go to 8. C8. Oh boy, this is the most messy game of my life, but we will still win it. You will see. And the shop will be a bit of an issue, but we can always kill the stuff with Familiar, probably. I will kill it. I think it's worth it here. Because we know that our opponent has no cards. Like, they're out of gas, basically, here. And they really want to attack with this one. We can block it with Familiar, go from there and counter their sweepers. Now those sweepers won't go through. And they also need a lot of mana. We have Dragon, so we can force them to pay 4 with Exhale. I'm sorry guys, I wanted to show you the Endstone, but sometimes the... Can you believe all 3 Endstones are bottom 16 cards? You would say it's impossible. With Shuffler, it isn't. Alright, so we will use this. Chorus mana. One of the great things about the Familiar, and you might think that we will die to this. Well, we won't. We won't. We will be, I believe, at literal 1. Which is fine. As we know, that's all you need. Okay, I will read the card just to make sure. Mana value is 1. So. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I thought it's counter. It counters it. Okay, it's fine. You know what? It's actually better this way. Because we prevent the next creature, so this is slow. This doesn't do much. Okay. I think this is good enough. And they're leveling up, sure. I wonder if we'll make another familiar to kill them faster, but we'll see. We could even life gain and surveil. Man, this is the most messy game of my life, 100%. No. No, you don't. Okay, I think we literally go to 1 and make a fish. This will help us. Ghost Vacuum. Do we care about it? They can use it to make creatures. But I don't think we care about it. I don't think we care about it. They will probably try to pump on the next turn. So, what we do here is pay 1 life, go to 1, the classic. This is how you win games. If you are at buff 1, you probably will lose the game. But 1, it's invulnerable. It cannot be killed. Let's play land. We probably will need more. And we can swing. Believe or not, we are the aggressive deck here. Okay. They create a fish. If they trade here, I'm pretty happy with it. They're drawing a lot of cards, but we can probably counter all of it. Okay, this is nice. They're actually defending harder than I expected, which means that there's 0 pressure right now on our life total. They wanted to level up and swing with 2 fish for 6. That's really good for us. Suddenly, they are the one defending. Yeah, they will probably exile their own creatures, like Overlord, right? They should go for the Overlord, because then when they pay 6 for it, they can get 3 creatures, basically. So that's, you know, a good deal. 5-3 in stats. Yep, correct. We can make a couple of familiar on the final turn and create more fish. Guys, by the way, triple Endstone at the bottom of the library. You wouldn't believe if I told you. Well, now you can sit with your own eyes. Alright, they're already going for it. We cannot counter this. They're down to 4 mana. Mana is kinda keeping them low. And we can still make some copies. I think this is a nice counter spell. We just get rid of it. So they cannot go super crazy. And you know what? We have a dragon. We might as well behold it. I think we'll make 2 fish, to be honest, and try to be even more aggressive. Okay. I think this is good. Now I need to think if we block this, or we just go all... I think we just go all in. Like, this doesn't do anything. Our fish are the demon fish. This is a normal fish, so it's not very scary. Land from the top. Triple Endstone. Man, I want to check my library just to know that I'm not crazy. Okay, so what can we do? I mean, we swing all. That's what we do. Everything is a 1-1, so it's still a bit of a problem. They can block those 2, but the fish goes through. And we will get more fish, and we still get the life gain, which is super sweet. Because with this they create tokens, so very strong for them. I think this might be one of the few final turns, because we can go familiar. We can even block with Teval, because we can make a copy of it. They're still going for this game, right? This slows them down. This is super mana intensive. So we could make a copy of a counter spell and draw some cards. That means we kill this, but then they sweep. So I think we just will try to race it. We have a short window before this extra mana will be fixed, because right now they just don't have enough. As you can see, they can make 1 big play on this turn, and they're not going for it. So we're at 7. We can keep making this. And I tell you, the fish is the future. And see, suddenly our opponent is not attacking anymore. They see the problem. By the way, this is why we have double Fountainports. And I promise you, there are Endstones in this deck. First out of 3 Endstones, 14 bottom cards, and 2 of them are in bottom 13. Would you ever believe this if I told you? Well, now we cannot... Well, we can still play it. It's actually pretty good still. Okay, we swing. That's what we do. It dies to Ultima though, so it makes them counter a spell. I think it's too late. I think after, 35 turns, it's a little bit late for dance. Okay. Now they are starting to trade, but they still want to sacrifice this. So this is the turn when they will be able to multi-spell a lot, so we need to be a little bit careful about this one. If we Endstone, it's 4, 7. We can still counter spell. So maybe it's worth it. Because this will help us so much, but then every spell we cast has a downside, because now we are so close to milling ourselves from this will be... Oh my god, what a game, man. They're also close to getting milled. And they're down to 4 already. I honestly think we'll just continue. It's going perfect for us, right? If we cast this, we die, so we probably won't. Okay, it's fine. I think we just keep pushing. Right now, if they want to make 2 fish to block, this is 8 mana. So basically everything they have. So that's not very good for them. This is probably... Well, if we counter this, they can Ultima. So we could play this. They swing. Okay, I think we can outplay and maybe win? No. I think we have to counter this. I will go for all the modes. So we will make a copy of Teval, I believe. Then they cannot... Man, I want Familiar. Familiar is better. Scary, isn't it? But the mana cost is 1. So we can cast 3 steps ahead with Teval to some incredible results. Alright. Yep. Told you, there are 3 Endstones in this deck. I cannot believe. The worst part is that now we don't need them, because they are for the mid game and turn 10 or something like this. We can destroy an enchantment. I think we just get rid of Overlord. This creates so many problems for them right now. I think they will sweep and will try to play the game from there. We can always play the Endstone and just go Fountainports forever or something. That was the idea, to be honest. Okay. They didn't go for a sweeper. I think they will die. I think we can push enough damage on the next turn. I guess maybe with this token, because they... Oh, right, but they will make... Okay, they will make 2 of them. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough. Man, what an interesting game for all the wrong reasons. Marang will be double removal. I think we win on the next turn. I think we will still win this. I cannot believe, man. Oh, I feel so bad because I put 3 of them. That's a lot. You could even play 2 and be fine. I just went nearly all in on the Endstones, just wanted to showcase you this card. And it's like, Shuffler is... No, you are not drawing it. There's still 1 Endstone in those 11 cards. Okay, so my idea is that we'll go Fountainport. Oh, but we need to pay life. You know what? This is actually good for us, I think. Believe or not, this is the first turn when we didn't want Teval and they didn't make the tokens. I think they made the super bad call here. Because I want to cast Marang and 6 mana, which would kill us. But it won't kill us if Teval is not here. And now we have enough fish because we removed 2. Bro, we won. We won. Can you believe? Thank you, Endstone, for contributing to my cool deck. Now we go this and we win. And we swing. Can you believe, guys? Okay, guys, I don't know what to say. I want to see what you will write in the comments. And this is kind of fun, because with Endstone, you can go lower than normal in your life total. Like, first 10 life doesn't matter as much as in the other decks. Our opponent is spending a lot of cards to, do the aggro thing. But I think we should be fine. We have to shoot the sheriff for this. I really hope they play it. Oh, okay, never mind, this might be even better. However, this is a really nice victim for Awaken. Nah, we just go Marang on the next turn, and we fix everything. This is so good, man. This is so good. Teval, okay. So we can play it on the next turn. Teval is so good because against some decks you can just drop it and do nothing. because it wins the game alone. And when they finally kill it, sure, then you start playing stuff. As you can see, our opponent is extremely passionate about numbers going into smaller numbers, but we should be fine here. But we're entering the danger zone, below 10 life. And we still need to go a little bit higher to go for the Endstones. Do we have them? No, of course not. Bro, I will have to go for 4 Endstones just to ever see them. Literally. Oh boy. I think we just dropped Teval. Oh yeah, a special ones. And this is a brick that they probably cannot go through. There is a chance they can burn the first one, but they definitely won't be able to burn the second one. And the moment this hits, we win the game. And we don't even need to cast spells, honestly. We just swing face and they don't have enough damage output to raise this. So, man, and that's pretty cheap, like 5 mana for this type of effect is huge. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 my friend. We're not doing like this. You spend full turn to deal 4 damage? Well, welcome to me spending full turn to gain 6 life and also kill you at the same time. You can see they will scoop, there's no way. This is probably the best they could get, because that prevents the whole life gain thing. However, it's still not great. So do we go for the treasure or Marang? We go down to 5. We could make double fish, so we can block it on the next turn. Yeah, I like this plan. I like it. Let's go, fish. You know what you need to do, but not on this turn. On the next one. I tell you, we will win this game. Super easy. Endstone. I can do it. Oh my god, we can do it. Okay, so we go like this. We keep the fish. Now we drop the Endstone. And you know what? I want to pay all as much as we can. But this is so hilarious. And suddenly we are down to 4. And this is live gain back to 10. And now every time we play something, we get cards. They cannot win from here. This is end. Alright, so our opponent seems to be in the game after processing the loss. They still played all of the cards from the hand, so they can swing pretty hard, but it doesn't really matter, and we have also a nice trade. Our opponent, of course, doing 3 cards for free, because why wouldn't they? But, you know, just red things. It's fine. Now we get back to 11. So we can... Okay. We can actually pay life here? No, because it deals 1 damage. Let's draw a card. Now we will never run out of cards, and our opponent is not ready for it. Draw more cards? Thank you. And we life gain anyway in the end. So it's all free. Absolutely free. We can go with this. We draw more cards, and we also get maybe something special from our graveyard. If we get a creature, we can even life gain. Let's take the land that is untapped for the next turn. Alright? I mean, there's nothing more we want to play. So let's just get back to 10 and get some counter spells. I kinda just realized that the next turn is the last one. Because our opponent is very low on number go down, you know? And that's how we win. I think we just chill with taplands, you know? We can take it so our opponent is playing black, which is actually our prime victim, because we can use familiar. Oh my god, they will hate it. I'll be honest, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they scoop in like 2 turns. We have so many answers to what they're trying to do. I think we'll absolutely steamroll them. But we'll see. Maybe they will surprise me. With, yes, you guessed it, with Unholy Annex on turn 3, after playing a demon. By the way, dream opening for this deck. Absolutely dream opening, and we don't even care. I'm not even killing the demon, because this one will not matter for basically most of the game until they put counters on it. So they have Sanctuary, that's something we need to keep in mind. More demon, oh, they will hate. And yes, I could play it and counter it, but I just don't care about it so hard that I'm not wasting my cards to counter, you know, their cards. I think 1 Awaken can go. You know what? We can take it back. Well, no. I think it's Awaken. We super whiff because, of course, we cannot miss land drops. Okay, this is massive. And I'm so happy we played the thing. Okay, so we could go Dredgers inside or Do we want to counter something? I don't think we do. I think we want to go into Endstone and mill more cards. Then we drop Endstone and then we win the game. That's the idea. And we will not hit it. Let's go for green mana. We still probably need some. Alright, you know, jokes aside, pretty decent one. This is Destroy enchantment and counter a spell. So if you want to get rid of a creature, you need open mana. But if you want to kill Annex, you can cast it turn after. That's a small thing you need to keep in mind. So they want to attack with it, which is absolutely fine, because they wasted the whole play. Don't forget, they could get 2 creatures from this for 5 damage. And we just kill it on the next turn for free. I mean for free, you know. We will pay mana, but it's basically for free. We could even go Teval and just go for 3 steps ahead, but they have open mana, so it will die at the end step, so we don't really want to go for this play. We'll force them to be so inefficient with resources that they will have no chance of winning this game. And we have plenty of removal and plenty of counter spells. And don't forget, every single turn we're adding to the board, we have more lands and we have ways to cheat cards. They can... Okay, yeah, I was thinking about this one. So, how do we deal with it on the next turn? That's my question. Do we deadly cover up and get rid of annexes? Seems like an amazing play, to be honest. We cannot counter spells, so that's something we need to keep in mind, but I think it's worth it, man. And we will get Marang. Alright. Now our opponent, by the way, sees what the deck is about. They didn't know until now. Let's go. I think we just get rid of annexes. So... I mean this. Thank you. And it's so easy to evidence in this deck. It's crazy. Annex, go. Your deck just got degraded to tier 3. Where are you? Okay. Graveyard... Only blood. Basically, we kill Bloodletter and that's it. However, we don't have an answer for Bloodletter here, so it might be a little bit tricky. It might be, but I guess we have Marang in the graveyard, so we can take it back. Oh, if they're going for Sanctuary, that's so bad. Normally, this is not such a bad play, but here it is. Let's get rid of the Palace. We already have all the mana fixed. And let's go for good old Marang. And we live game because the creature left the graveyard. One of the reasons we play Dredgers inside. So they will play a creature and try to double the damage. So we play this and then we can chomp. That's perfect. So we need 4 and 4. We can pay life. I'm brave. I'm brave just like this. They can still kill the Sanctuary, but we'll go through it. And probably we will counter spell something later. Here we go. But this is such a dirty play. They will kill it, but that's literally everything. They hit for 3, and that's basically the end of their game plan. We could even try to protect it. Yeah, this is actually really good for us. Let's go. Maybe we won't have to waste Marang then. Nope. Nope. Oh, I guess they can... But if they play this... Okay, so they need to attack and then go for the spell. And they missed. They still can... What? You can... It didn't have Summoning Sickness, I believe. Alright, so what is the play? Marang and get more stuff. We could even play both. But I think we just go Marang. Because we will have more value than them on average. So let's not waste us having better deck. With this you cannot really lose, but if you play both and they find 2 removal and better top decks, you can actually lose then. I don't think we need anything at this point. It's just the Endstone and us. And Endstone, do your thing. They cannot answer it. They cannot do anything, and now when we play land, we draw cards. And this turn seems kinda equal, but when you see the next turn, it will not be close, and they cannot deal 10 damage. Even if they draw Bloodletter, it will be 4 damage, and we just keep life gaining. Enjoy your misery and explosion. Oh, I knew we'll get them. Alright guys, our opponent is going first, and I'm pretty optimistic about this one. I mean, we have Palace, so you know, we will be able to play our spells. So this is a perfect turn 1 play, man. It sets you up so hard, and it seems that we are against Zulta as well. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. This is the moment when you absolutely love your exhales, and we already have the big card, but let's not show it yet. We need the basic to unlock the verges, but so far we have blue mana, and that's the important color, as we all know. And now Marang, we play so many Marangs in this deck because this card just fixes everything always. Like once you have this, your draw will always be good. So we could, I think we, so they will mill something. We still have a dragon. Alright, because we have Marang and I really want to use this mana on this turn. Okay, so they can take Arden if they want to, but they didn't. So they actually didn't get extra cards from it. So now we can Marang, and the next turn, I think if we hit the right... Oh no, it's not the right mana. Oh, this will be weird. Because I kinda want to kill it. Oh my god, we actually missed super hard on this. Oh boy, we don't have the right mana, which means they can attack, unfortunately. Okay, so what I think we should do is go this. And we just exhale on Teval. It's not perfect, but it has to do on this turn. With Endstone we can do some crazy... But bro, do I have two different types in my whole deck? This is kinda ridiculous. I guess... I have no idea. Both of them kinda suck. I think we have to go for this because it gives us colors. Man, this is kinda wild how weird we are doing right now. Like we have more Tevals than green mana sources somehow. So until now I prepared everything. So we have good plays, but here after this turn I'm not sure what will happen. Because my next turn was supposed to be a massive one, and instead we have every single Dimir Verge from the deck, you know? So that's a little bit of a weird one. Negate is actually a decent draw. Bro, this is ridiculous. This is the worst draw. Guys, at least you know you will never get a worse draw than this. So if we can win this one, that's a good thing. We have Negate, which is nice. They can go Arden, Awaken. I think this is a bait, and I love it. This is really nice for us. We basically need to kinda play, you know, more cautiously because we literally wasted like 4 turns in a row, and we need to solve it really quickly. But don't you worry, with Endstone we have way more power than our opponent can comprehend. We can get back all the way from this abysmal early game. Let's take 5 damage. It never killed anyone. Wait, what? They have the Zultai mana. They could cast another one, but of course they don't have targets. Damage. You're welcome. Man, I'll tell you, I think there is a way we salvage it, but I'm still baffled with, you know, the shuffler shenanigans on this one. I think we literally played 3 Verges, right? Maybe 4, I don't remember. And now they have Arden on top of it, which is actually a little bit worse. It's after the combat phase, but it's a 4-4. I think we have to counter. I'm not in love with this play because I wanted to make a treasure, but at least we can start solving some of the problems. How many cards? 8 cards, which means we can... Okay. We need all the mana. This one stays, but at least we get the Endstone, but we might die. That is a little bit of a problem, so I think instead... Bro, this draw is actually ridiculously bad. How is it even possible? Okay, I'm going for it. I'm literally going for the Endstone. Because with this we can live gain at least. We don't have Dredgers inside, let's go for the Lance. Man, I don't know what to do because this draw is so out of this world that it just shouldn't happen. But it's still here. Don't you worry, we live gain and we have a lifelinker, so that's basically the idea. This combo should drop like 5 turns ago on top of counter spells and clear board. That was the idea. But maybe we can make it work. With lifelinker we can do some crazy tricks. And if they want to go Arden, that's a full tap. Yeah, that's well, wait, they actually don't even have mana. It's 8 mana. Man, this is so expensive. It looks like 7 drop. But it's an 8 drop. Alright. That's fine. As long as they don't add anything crazy, we can solve it. We can literally come back from this craziness. By the way, single land, like Shockland, fixes everything, just so you know. But you are not drawing a single Shockland. Oh, Vivi. Everyone's favorite. But I'll be honest, well, it actually matters if we play live. At some point it might be the game deciding to live, so let's not be too greedy. Right now we cannot counter, we cannot remove. But this one is an auto, of course, so we cannot kill it anyway. And Exhale, I think on this turn there are no big plays that we need to kill or counter. So that's why we went for it. And it proves to be the right call. Alright, we have no priority because there are no spells on stack and there are no non-outlaws, so it is deceptive that our opponent sees no priority. In this kind of situations you don't want to bluff priority, because you can get this, for example. Do we... I think we exhale. Do we exhale or shoot the sheriff? At this point they will know we have a counter spell. I think we shoot the sheriff it. Let's make it easier for our opponent to attack. I think it's worth it because next play like Tersa or something like this can also be countered. And then we'll probably go Teval. It might get a little bit sketchy. Our opponent has highlighted this card, so they're like, oh, can I do something? It's highlighted. Well, they can get 0 mana and do 0 damage. So that could be the potential play. Our opponent was decided to not go for this one, which I can respect. So now we have Marang. This is something we absolutely want to play. So, you know what? This is powerful card. I will take the risk and let it through, because I don't love spending 4 mana for the Exhale. I much rather spend 4 mana for Marang on this turn, hit a land, and potentially deadly cover up something like Vivi. We will see. Of course, they get the counter, which is a little bit scary. And now they have blue mana. They have Verges activated, so don't forget about this one. I don't think they should have counter spells, but you never know. If the color allows it, maybe the Madman is actually playing it, you know? So we need to always consider it. Oh boy, I kinda want all of those cards. I think it's Teval. I'm sorry. This is a really strong card. But I think here we need to go for Dredger's Insight so we can hit a land, because I kinda felt we'll probably miss it. Don't ask me how, this is just the day. So I prepared for, you know, hitting it. And I was still not sure if we can hit it. So do we go for Awaken or a counter spell? I think counter spell, which means we can go for the Surveillant. I really would love to hit this man. But I think it's just too early. Because we cannot cast Teval without this land. I mean, this is nice. This will be a 3-3 unless they make the shenanigans, you know? But it's also not a... You know what? We need Endstone, we need land. I want to showcase you the Endstone, so I think this is what we will try to go for. Obviously we discarded one, but guys, I really didn't have a choice. We needed a land for this turn. Tersa, as expected. This will be our victim. No Vivi, just checking. We do not behold the dragon. You don't really want to show which dragon you have, even if you have one. This is close. I'm not sure how to play it exactly. Alright, land from the top actually is super nice. Do we go Marang and just bounce this whole thing? It would really help us, right? Okay, I will be greedy. I usually don't go for this type of plays, but it could be good. We could also go for Dredger's Insight, because this gives them cards. You know what, I will go like this. Then we get the value, and they have no pressure, and this is 7 toughness. For this deck, it's actually really hard to kill it. Very often they need to spend multiple cards, and most of all, a lot of mana, which means they cannot dig into, you know, the big stuff from their deck. Like, for example, they would with Winter Night Stories. So of course they have chosen the big play. And yes, we could get rid of Vivi, but then we lose the board, so I'm not super sure if it's worth it. And look how juicy we have those plays. And we could even bounce both of it. Bounce this, swing. 6 and 12. It's not enough damage yet. This feels like such a good tempo play, man. I think it's really decent. Do we bounce this? They can draw a card, and that's it. I think it's worth it. Because we just need to slow them down for 2 turns. See? That's how you get them. Well, guys, I really want to know, did you enjoy this first game? Because I had so many, like, conflicting thoughts about this game. I wanted to show you the Endstone, but at the same time, the game was so epic, we managed to win this, and I made sure that the next games you have the Endstone, you know? Like, I literally grinded the games until you get the Endstone, and, you know, destroying VV deck is always fun, even without the Endstone. So you can see that this combo is very powerful, mostly because it negates the whole drawback of Teval, you know, paying life for your spells. You can literally life gain up to 10 every turn and just use this as fuel for having extremely cheap spells for 1 and 2 mana. So I think this might be the best Endstone combo that we have right now. Obviously it's a little bit slow, so it's not easy to, you know, make, but I can announce that we managed to beat Mythic with this one. We went 6 and 4, which is, you know, I'll take it. This is decent. Some of the games were so weird today, man. And I had some mana issues, so I needed to rebuild, you know, add some surveillance. It feels it helped a lot. So, you know, some first games were on the a little bit rougher mana base. And with Dredger's Insight, Awaken the Honor Dead, this is so flexible. With this, you can find Marang for card advantage, Teval and Endstone for the combo. You can also life gain if you get creatures. You have some, you know, not the biggest deal, but sometimes this 2-3 life will save you the game. And yeah, I really like this. Look how smooth it is. It's such a smooth, beautiful curve. I really like this deck. Tell me in the comments if you want more. I want to play with this strategy more, and I like the Endstone. It's clunky, but man, once you have it, it feels like ultimate power. Your opponent just, you know, gets rolled very quickly in like 1 or 2 turns. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe, all of those good things. You can even hype, because now we can hype videos. Yay, for hype. So, yeah. Most of all, I really hope you enjoyed. It's most important to me always that you have fun in those videos, so hopefully you did. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our amazing patrons for supporting the content so we can keep making more. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you had blast. Thank you for watching, and see you guys tomorrow.